Apples A to Z. What do we see on the cover? What's this? A bear. And what's this? A fox. And they're eating apples. Let's read the book. Ready? It says, A is for apples. Fox loves apples. Apples are one of the most popular fruits in the world. Every year, about 68 million tons of apples are harvested. It's a lot of apples, right? B is for blossoms. By late spring, apple trees are covered in blossoms or flowers. When the blossoms fall off the tree's branches, the fruits begin to form. Look, I see a bear and a pig and a fox and a rabbit under an apple tree. Hannah, look. C is for cider. Bear makes cider by pressing apples, skins, seeds, and all into a cloudy, pulpy juice. Cider can be served hot or cold. D is for delicious. Apple trees lose their leaves in the fall. This makes them deliciously trees. E is for eating. Fox and his friends eat raw apples, cooked apples, and dry apples. Delicious. F is for fruit. An apple is a kind of fruit. Some other fruits are oranges, bananas, and grapes. Fruits contain seeds and come from flowering plants. Right? They're eating apples. But what is an apple? An apple is a fruit, right? G is for grafting. Fox attaches a branch of one kind of apple tree to a branch of another. This is called grafting. It can produce stronger, healthier trees and tastier apples. H is for harvest. Fall is the harvest time when the ripe apples are picked from the trees. Apple picking is more fun with friends. Has anyone been apple picking? Yeah, you pick apples from the trees. You can do that now with mommies and daddies. I is for ice. Apple trees are very hardy, but winter ice storms can break branches and keep fruit from growing in the spring.
No.
Yeah, that's no. J is for juice.
I
Apple juice, like cider, is pressed from apples, but apple juice is filtered to be clear. Who likes apple juice? Yeah. Can you put your shoe on, please? K is for kitchen. A kitchen is the best place to make applesauce. Fox and Bear cut out some apples. Spoon them into a pot and add a little water and sugar and then simmer it on the stove until done. L is for leaves. Apple leaves are oval shaped with small points. The edges of the leaves are toothed. This is an apple leaf. It's an oval. Like this, oval. The shape of an oval. M is for markets. Farmers markets and grocery stores are filled with many varieties of apples. Fox looks for Granny Smith, one of his favorite kind of apples. N is for nutritious. Apples are very healthy, natural food. They have no fat and they contain fiber, which helps your stomach digest other foods. Bobo. O is for orchid. An apple orchid is an apple farm. Apples are grown in every state in the United States and every province in Canada. P is for pollen. Pollen from apple blossoms make it possible for an apple fruit to form inside the flower. Bees help move pollen from one apple blossom to another. So we need the bees, right, to make apples. Bees are very important. Q is for quarters. Fox cuts his apples into quarters, 4 pieces of the same size. How many quarters make a half? 4 quarters make a half. 1, 2, 3, 4. R is apple, there are 5 seeds inside. Any apple, there's always 5 seeds.
See.
Yes. T is for trees. All apples grow on trees. Some apple trees can grow to be 100 years old. Anna, stop playing with your... U is for underground. The roots of an apple tree spread underground. Roots soak up water and nutrients and keep trees from falling down. V is for varieties. There are hundreds of varieties of apples. Each variety looks and tastes different. Try them all. There's so many kinds of apples. Yeah, there's Granny Smith, Honeycrisp, there's Macintosh, Red Delicious. So many apples. W is for wax. Fox rubbed an apple on his shirt, polishing the natural wax on the apple skin. The wax keeps the apple from drying out. X is for an apple pie. It's as easy as pie to make an apple pie. And rolling out the dough is a lot of fun. Cut an X on the top of the pie dough to let steam escape while the pie bakes. They're eating apple pie. Y is for yield. One tree can produce hundreds of apples. The apples collected from the tree are called